Good morning. It's Tuesday, but it's Monday in my mind. So, good morning. I am back. I'm back home. I'm back into my routine and my structure, and it feels so good. Although I absolutely loved my time away. I absolutely loved being breathed into and reminded that we are called for more in this life. We are not meant to stay where we're at. And I don't know how many of you needed to hear that, but today I heard this over the weekend, and it's like, people, we are not trees. We can shift. We can move. And sometimes in our life, we get to a place where we are, quote unquote, stuck, whether it's in our health, in our relationships, in our job, or any area of our life, and we are stuck. And when we feel stuck, we feel trapped, and like I don't have a way out, or I don't have a means to get out. And for me, the catalyst that made that change was for me to get unstuck in my health. I needed to start there because I was in a really bad place, and that bad place in my physical health led to me being in a really toxic mindset for me. And the negative ways I was speaking to myself and the negative ways that I was thinking and feeling, I poured out onto other people. And so I started on this path, and little things start to get lifted. We talk about the physical weight, and that is really awesome. But in truth, the reality, the mental weight that I have been working off has been even a more powerful piece of my transformation journey. And in the season that I started helping other people and this coaching and finding a community of people who help me peel away the layers, help me stretch, grow, who encourage me, who iron sharpens iron. Sometimes they talk to me in ways I'm not ready to hear yet, but I know I need to hear. And so sometimes you'll hear somebody say something that didn't feel so good because we're still wrestling with it ourselves. And when we're wrestling with ideas, we're not ready to hear them. It kind of feels very like painful, like somebody's stabbing you with a knife or something. But in reality, people who love us and want to help us find breakthrough will speak those words of life. And that's what happens when we go to these retreats, is we actually get time to focus on the inner work, to focus on who we're becoming in the process. And so for 4 or 5 days, I don't even know, it was not really something I was able to do, is get out and get moving my body like I do. And I was feeling that wrestling, like, but I'm not doing what I normally do. And I was thinking about that. Isn't that funny? 7 years ago, this was not something I normally did. It was to get out and move my body. But now, unconsciously, my body says, let's get moving. So it's over time. Consistency over time is how I speak in anything. We just start moving in the direction where you want to go. But here's what I learned. You have the power within you to design the life you want. You have the power within you to design and create the life you want. You have the power within you to design and create the life you want. The life you can't wait to wake up to. Spending time doing the things that matter most to you. Is it uncomfortable? Yep. Will you be expected to shift and move from where you are? Yep. Truth is, you'll do it in the small, tiny steps where you feel successful with each step. And one day, you wake up and you're like, how did I get here? And what I learned, it's one intentional step in the direction that you want to go. So what shifted for me? Living a life unconsciously, not even paying attention to what I wanted or where I wanted to go or even thinking about it, and just in the moment. To today, consciously making choices that are leading me where I want to go. And honestly, because it's not a perfect life that I live, sometimes I even consciously make choices that aren't taking me where I want to go, because I am human. But it's in that conscious state of mind that I have shifted, and that I help my clients and my coaching team to shift. Like, we can't go where we don't know we're going. I couldn't have got to Tennessee without a plan of how I was going to get there, and then how I was going to get home. You have to know where you want to go with clarity. And then you start taking those steps. Sometimes there's some big steps in there, but a lot of times it's the small little steps in the direction. And then it's consistency over time. God bless you today. I hope this served you, because I'm still working on my path in my health, in my marriage, in my family, my life. And I'm creating the life I want to live with intention.